In 600 feet, turn left onto Ikea Drive.
Hi friends, welcome to the Minimalist Mama. I'm Emily and I'm so glad you're here. Today I am so excited to show you a few of my favorite organizing products from Ikea. As you saw in the little intro, my husband and I went to Ikea a couple months ago and picked up a few things for some upcoming projects. Namely, we're redoing our master bedroom closets and installing some systems there. So it was the perfect time to take a look at some of the new products that are in Ikea and just revisit some of my old favorites. If you are interested in organizing and you are on a budget, you can find so many wonderful things at Ikea for a great price and actually really good quality. Let's dive in. First of all, let's start with the closet category. So one of my very favorite things from Ikea are the drawer organizers, the Scub drawer organizers. They change up the colors of these every now and then. They just fold out like that, or you can fold them flat if you no longer need them. They fold up like this. They come in a pack of 6. This is a 6-pack one. So there's 2 small cubes, 2 longish ones, and then 2 of this size, all in one pack. And I'll put the price for this on the screen. It's an amazing deal. You can really maximize your drawer space with some clever file folding. You can fit so much more in your drawer when you use these and just keep it organized. These are Scub shoe boxes. They have like a mesh panel in the front so you can actually see in and see your shoes. So I picked up this. Obviously haven't used it yet, but I'm thinking in our closets this will be really nice for storing off-season shoes. So they won't be dusty and they'll be protected and contained nicely. So I really like this. I'm really excited to try it out. My other favorite thing to get at Ikea for the closet are wooden hangers. These are super affordable. You can get a massive pack of them at Ikea. Nothing elevates your closet more than having all matching wooden hangers. It really feels like when you go to get dressed in the morning, it feels like you're shopping in the fancy boutique. They do take up more space because they're thicker than your standard hanger. So if you have a lot of clothes, I recommend going with a narrow velvet hanger instead. If you have the space, I highly recommend these because they just feel amazing in your closet. Of course, storage baskets. So many different options when it comes to storage baskets. I'll try to put up some pictures of them, but these are fantastic for putting on your shelves in your closet or even along the floor in your closet. You can store shoes, purses, scarves, all kinds of things in baskets. It will just cut down on the visual clutter and you can give a nice uniform look to your space. I always love Ikea for baskets, as you will probably be able to tell from this video. So those are my favorites for the closet, not including the whole closet system, which will be a whole video in and of itself. So now let's talk about toy organizing. I love the Trofast storage system for toys. I love this so much more than the kind that you might find elsewhere that has the sort of rails and you put bins on it, but you could see everything in it. This just looks so much neater and more tidy, and you can swap out the bins for different sizes. There's so many different configurations you can get this in, and you can get it in a few different finishes. So if you have a playroom or kid's bedroom, there's so many options with the Trofast system, and I really, really like it. So when we were there, I picked up 3 of these. These are felt cubes. These are felt cubes. They snap together with these gold snaps, which I think is really pretty, and I love gold. They just provide a cool texture, I feel like. I really am into the felt stuff these days. And I think it's really fun for a kid's room, just to have something really soft like this. Probably a little bit sturdier than your average cube, fabric cube. So, and they fit right into a cube unit. Of course, along with the Trofast storage system, a cube unit is always great too, especially combined with some felt bins like that or baskets. Also, you can get really affordable laundry hampers. These are pretty tall. You can use these for storing stuffed animals, balls, any large toys. Moving on to the office. The Flight magazine holders. So these are cardboard and they fold out like so. Okay, smarter than the box. Ta-da! I use these for magazines obviously, but I also use them to store my printer paper, shipping supplies. I worked with other people too, who homeschooling moms who use it to keep their homeschooling materials in, and it just looks great on your shelf because it hides it. You can have it labeled, and these are super affordable. You can buy them in a big pack. You can also store files in them on your desk or a shelf, and they just give a nice uniform look so you're not looking at all of that clutter on the back end. Then this, I love this. These boxes, they come flat and you can fold them out. I'll try to insert a clip of me assembling some. So these boxes, you can put your little label on it right there. They're pretty easy to assemble. They are made out of cardboard, but it's very sturdy. So these are great for storing files you have to hang on to but don't have to access all the time. These are really great for that. We are going to use these in our closet for storing our sentimental items. I'm going to put them up on the shelf. There's this cube size, and then there's a slightly longer, more rectangular one, which I also got, and they also have some that are smaller than this. These would be awesome for storing photos, scrapbooks, anything you can think of for the office. They're really nice. They also come in a lot of different colors, and I think they have some patterned options too. The woven cubes from Ikea. I've seen these used in offices, and they can be really cool, especially when they're combined with the little wooden thing with the drawers. It would be really awesome for organizing office supplies. I'll try to put up some pictures that show what I'm talking about. But these cube baskets are really pretty, and they would be great at hiding stuff away. Now let's talk about kitchen organizing products. So I have here this pot rack, which I'm not currently using in any of my drawers, but I still have it anyway. This is really useful for keeping your pots stacked up or keeping the lids together. I've used it before for my Tupperware even. I don't really need it at the moment, which is why I have it here. There are a lot of great uses for this. Also, I recommend the drawer dividers, the bamboo drawer dividers. I have a couple of these and I really love them. I love that you can get all different sizes and configurations to fit your drawers. I find they fit really well in the Ikea drawers, which my kitchen is an Ikea kitchen, so it kind of works out perfectly. But being able to keep your utensils sorted is huge in a kitchen. To be able to find stuff and put stuff away, it's a huge help. Also, they're pantry containers. So when I went to Ikea, I was really hoping to get a certain pantry container that's a cylinder, glass cylinder with a bamboo lid that seals. Oh, they're so pretty. And something similar at other stores is so much more expensive. However, our Ikea was sold out of those. So instead I got these. They're clear and the lid has this little flip top on it. I'm actually really liking these. I got a whole bunch of them and I've been using them for snacks in our pantry and some baking supplies too. And I really like them. The flip top is really nice and it's just a really good size for snacks. I can fit 2 bags of cocoa almonds in one of these perfectly. And 1 bag of animal crackers fits perfectly. They also have great jars with lids, like the canning jar style in all different sizes. They have square glass containers with lids. There's so many pantry options. Getting your supplies at a place like Ikea is a great way to go. Let's talk about some stuff for anywhere in your house. So this is one of a set of, there's at least 3. They come in a set. They're clear with these lids. I have my other 2 in use in the bathroom, but I have not put this in there yet because I didn't need it. But these would be great for organizing office supplies. They can just go about anywhere. I know people that use them for craft supplies, which I think is a really good idea. This is like, kind of like a jewelry box. There's a bigger wood box on the bottom and then 2 smaller compartments on top that lift off. This I think I'm gonna use for some of Brian's stuff in his closet, like his belt, a place to drop his keys and wallet, that kind of stuff. It does have like a little divider in it too, so you can even divide up the space inside of it even more. But you know I love the bamboo. But this could be great for office supplies too. You could even keep it on your desk. It's pretty enough that like you could really put it anywhere. So I really like that. And it would be great in the bathroom for organizing your skincare or makeup or toiletries. This is more of like a storagey thing, but this is like a zippered pouch. These are $2 each and they zip shut. These are great for long-term storage or like storing blankets off season or off-season coats and snow pants, or you know, off-season clothes under your bed because it's pretty narrow. There are baskets galore at Ikea, any size, any shape you could possibly want. I loved these particular baskets that are new. They are huge and I love this little band around the middle. I was so tempted. I actually had a couple of these in my cart at one point and then I put them back, and I sort of regret that a little bit because I just love baskets. They make amazing laundry hampers. You can store blankets and pillows in them, toys, all kinds of things. I think that wraps up my favorite Ikea products. If I think of any more, I mean, this is from Ikea too. Didn't even mention that. There's so many organizing products at Ikea. I could make a dozen videos about it, but I hope that this gives you a little idea of what you can find in there, and I would love to know what great organizing products you found there or your favorite Ikea products in general. I'm hoping to go back to Ikea before too long because we need a few more things for our closet project, and maybe I'll add them to my list. If you are interested in more about organizing, check out the playlist here, and if you want to know more about our Ikea kitchen, I have a couple videos on that you can watch also. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Is that a spider? Oh, great. Okay. Anyway, try not to look at the spider.